This is a friendly, but a friendly only in name.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer, and...
Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that silenced the crowd, Peter. Item 1 on the to-do list. Done.
That's been slipped through. He's in a great position here. Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Balde. Casado. Oh, they could break here. And here's De Jong. And it's Pedri. Yamal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Kubasi. Casado. Pedri. Casado. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. Probing pass. Valverde. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Balde. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Cross-fit chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Casado forwards and with intent, clipped into space. Eder Militao getting this one clear. Nice interception, well timed. Kubasi makes the interception. Araujo. And it's De Jong. De Jong takes control of it and he's on the move. Yamal. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Moved on forwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Chouameni wins the duel this time. Mbappe. And here's Rodrigo. Araujo does really well to win the ball there. Balde. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Casado. Mbappe. De Jong. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Cleared without complication. And it's Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. And here's De Jong. He's got plenty of space out wide here. De Jong. Pedri. Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pedri plays it short. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé. Pedri. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Pedri with the short one. Looking to go deep. Rudiger attempts a clearance. Balde. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further.
It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And that has been cleared. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe. An uncompromising challenge. Valverde. He's in, and the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga shifted upfield. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rafinha hoisted upfield by the keeper. Casado done delicately. Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe played out to the left flank. How Kubasi can get it clear. It's a good foot in there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pedri. That'll be a throw-in. Casado getting this one clear. And it's Valverde. And here's Valverde. Oh, it's come loose. Camavinga spread out to the left. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Foot in. This has gone, that's foul. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. He's in plenty of space here. Rafinha. That's good play. Balde has it out wide and in space. Pedri. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Mbappe. You can run onto that. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's very neat. Valverde. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Throw it. Kubasi. Casado. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Tchouaméni, aim forwards. Rodrigo. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Tchouaméni. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. De Jong. Pedri. Thinks one through. And the shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
And it's Valverde. De Jong. Koundé, gently done. Lewandowski. Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo! Could be danger here. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. They'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Eder Militao. Moved on forwards. And back to the keeper they go. No way through there. Mbappe. Back into the middle. Ter Stegen claims comfortably. Balde. And it's De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that is decent chance! Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. And it's played forward. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yamal. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Mbappe, and he shoots! That was superb goalkeeping!
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he thumps it clear. Rafinha. Barcelona to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's Pedri. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Rudiger forwards and with intent. And here's Rafinha. Pedri. Over to the left. Here's Pedri. Pedri! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The cross. Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Head towards the other side. Good block, but at the expense of a corner. Araujo shifted upfield. Balde. Well measured. Lewandowski. Courtois sends that a long way. Kubasi. Aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. Balde. Now it's Rodrigo. Nice looking ball. Nicely intercepted. Kubasi. Araujo. Koundé. Moved on forwards. Pedri. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries a measured ball. Yamal! Rafinha puts a cross in. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to clear it.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's in a good position here. Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Tries a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Rafinha cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out. Yamal. Pedri. 15 minutes till half-time. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Yamal. And now the breakaway. Alexander-Arnold. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Camavinga. There are a few waiting for it. Delivered in. Here comes another cross. Yamal gently done. Rudiger forwards and with intent. Rodrigo. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Pau Kubasi driven forward. It's Lewandowski. He cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. A well cut out departure for error there at all. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off. It wasn't the best decision.
He'll try to keep this alive. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's really well manoeuvred. Valde cuts it out. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Casado. Balde moved on forwards. De Jong. Purring through the gears. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Mbappe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde. Rudiger shifted upfield. Yamal. That was Pedri. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Real chance here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rudiger does really well to win the ball there. Eder Militao. And it's played forward. Rodrigo. Here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior have it back and can go again. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And that's a good ball. Rodrigo, cross goes in there. Tries to get it clear. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now, that's well seen too. And it's Camavinga. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander, up he goes! Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Yamal, it's lofted through here. Can he spark a counter here? De Jong. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rudiger. 5 minutes till the break. Valverde. Aimed in towards the centre. Only partially clear. Rafinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's nice. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha, now here's the delivery. Tchouaméni, aim forwards. Rafinha. De Jong. Valde. Rudiger with the clearance. Calmly anticipates. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodrigo. Oh, that's clever. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Balde forwards and with intent. And the ball is out of play. It's Valverde. And he has been fouled there. Pedri is there and he can get that clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Tchouaméni, 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Vinicius Junior. Pedri, and they can counter here. Yamal, gently done. Alexander-Arnold, Camavinga, nice control. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's tidy. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Rafinha, Balde, Rafinha, he is just caressing the ball. Dani Olmo played out to the left flank. And that was asking just too much of him. Moved on forwards. Koundé, Casado, Yamal, Pedri, Casado. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Valverde. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! A real chance and a real let-off.
Mbappe really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Koundé. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Casado. Aim forwards. Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Camavinga. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Oh, that's a nice ball. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Barcelona can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. That's a nicely shaped... He's had a shot! Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. And it's played forward. Dani Olmo. Casado. Yamal. That is lovely. Rafinha. He's had a shot! Well, the ball's come loose here. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's really well cleared. It's a throw-in. Kubasi. Koundé. Koundé forwards and with intent. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a cute ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's a corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Mbappe, spread out to the left. Wins the duel this time. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Tchouameni gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And a chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
They've played it short. Dani Olmo shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. And it's Olmo. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, he's one of these players, Peter, who plays the percentage game. If you keep playing him in, something's bound to happen.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Casado. That's a throw. Casado. Balde puts across him. Eder Militao can get it clear. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Mbappe looking to run onto it. He can get that clear. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Koundé. And it's Pedri. Pedri, and he goes cross-field. Out towards the flank. Hit into the middle. And out it comes again. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Out to the right. Rodrigo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Played in a great chance. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Camavinga, gently down. Balde. Rafinha. Barcelona still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And here's Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are back in business.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Mbappe, oh, good spread. Casado gets it away. That's Valverde. That's surely a foul, free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. What a save! Terrific reactions! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. Traoré. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Been easily repelled, and the ball's come loose here. Proves too strong. Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, what a climb! Valverde forwards and with intent. Araujo cuts out the pass. Now it's Rodrigo. And he's picked out the run. Mbappe! It's a loose ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Camavinga! Was a brilliant save.
Camavinga really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. Al-Kubasi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Alexander-Arnold. Played back to the goalkeeper. Traoré, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? He's found a way through. That's Valverde. Al-Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. That's a nicely weighted pass. Rudiger, aim forwards. Valverde. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, the clearance is short. Oh, this is a shoots! Koundé gets rid without sophistication. Vinicius Junior made out to charge, surely! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That has been cut short. Valverde, and here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior looking for a runner. That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. In with the challenge. Rafinha. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Delicate chip through. That has been knocked clear. There's the shot! And again! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Look at the way that back line is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Absolutely.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
Caught offside that time.
Look, Peter, this just needs a little fine-tuning and obviously fast.
Ter Stegen, long ball by the goalkeeper. Valverde. And claimed it back swiftly. Koundé has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Now who's going to be first to this? Balde, that's been drilled in. Well read, nice interception. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Balde gets over and intercepts. Araujo. Kubasi. Araujo, gently done. Valverde. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And that is out of play. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. There will be a throw-in. Barcelona are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Succumbs to the pressure. Ferran Torres, he's shifting through the gears here. Ferran Torres opts to play it back, and it's Pedri. Casado. Velvet, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
The changes then in quick succession. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly and it needed that.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's run loose here. A real chance to break. Pedri. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Mbappe. Over to the left. Fran Garcia. Good, strong midfield running here. He is through here. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Cleared away. Now it's a chance! It's a goal!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. This is quite a battle.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism.
Ferran Torres! Gets it away.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Pedri. Dani Olmo played out towards the right wing. Pedri. There's the header! Fran Garcia gets good distance on it.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kubasi. Ferran Torres. And it's been played through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Deftly away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this...
Vinicius Junior! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Vinicius Junior has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski, off the post! That's a real chance missed. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that's put paid to a promising move. Tries a deft little ball. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the shot! He couldn't find the finish.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Tchouaméni cuts out the pass. Araujo can get it clear. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Valverde. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Valverde probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Dani Olmo.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Mbappe. And that has been plucked away. Vinicius Junior delivered across. How Kubasi gets it clear. Vinicius Junior, oh, good spread. And he's heaved it away. That's an excellent interception. Ball's out once more. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's taken out, that'll be a foul. He is going into that little black book. Minutes left on the clock. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Moved on forwards. Vinicius Junior made out to the left flank. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, shooting chance! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
Mbappe might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Looks across. Can he finish? Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Great defending, strong and determined. Calmly anticipates. Casado. And here's Yamal. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo!
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Araujo. Casado. Koundé. Casado. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Fran Garcia. Very nicely done. Vinicius Junior. And he's there to clear it. And here's Vinicius Junior. Turns and goes. He's having a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Pedri. So time is nearly up. Dani Olmo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kubasi. Deep into stoppage time. That has been cut short. Eder Militao into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Martin cuts it out. Could move up a gear here. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. Mbappe. Mbappe! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Tchouaméni gets it away. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedri. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Oh, it's come, could be danger here. Now it's Rodrigo. Showing good feet. Valverde. It is now or never. Time is against them. Lewandowski forwards and with intent. Rudiger. Fran Garcia.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter.